If your business is easier to discover, if it is easier to find you, then you would save a lot of money on marketing. Because what this means is that you are where people expect you to be. You are where the people who are looking for what you sell are. So sometimes this can be, if there's a major, let's say you sell building materials, roofing materials, electrical items, and things like that. When people want to buy these things, there are some markets they go to, right? That is out of habit. That's where people go to buy these things. And it so happens that you are conveniently and strategically located within that market. All of a sudden, you make it easier for people to buy from you. Look at the petrol stations, look at the banks, right? Most of them, you will notice, are positioned along busy highways, busy areas, commercial areas, residential areas. Why is that? That is to improve their discovery. They make it easy for people to discover them. Imagine you're a petrol station, right? You have to make it easy for people to access you. It has to be easy for people to discover you. If not, if your competitor is more visible, people will buy from your competitor. Why would people just go deep? Except for your loyal customers, the customers that you've already built a relationship with. Those are the ones that may be willing to go through some inconvenience to find you where you are hiding. But most first-time customers are likely not going to do that. They will buy from the person who is more visible, the person who they can find. So the first phase of successfully marketing on a budget, even before you spend money on active marketing, is how easy is it for people to find you or access you? Many times, people will buy from what is available. Somebody wants to buy footwear, or they want to buy a school bag for their child. Where do you think they're going to? If they ask, it's either they ask somebody, they will likely ask somebody around. And more times than not, they will be referred to the closest place. Oh, go to that shop. Oh, go to that place. So you have to make it easy or easier for people to discover you, right? The next phase is self-promotion. So you notice that self-promotion is the first phase of actively marketing your business. Discovery is mostly passive. It is what you do before you even start marketing your business. And for many businesses, they lose that battle in the discovery stage because of where they are located. They are not conveniently located. They are not. So sometimes I see some businesses that try to save money on rent, right? You save money on rent and then you find some location somewhere. What you end up doing is that you are robbing Peter to pay Paul. So you save money on rent, but you spend more on marketing. That's usually what happens for some kinds of business. For some kinds of businesses, you save money on rent, but you spend more on marketing. Because even though your rent, you're paying a low amount for rent, the location is such that it is not easy to discover you. So to make yourself more discoverable, you have to spend money on self-promotion. You have to start letting people know, oh, my shop is there. Oh, I'm actually very deep in the market. You have to give people an incentive, a reason to come and find you, right? So after discovery, the next thing is self-promotion. You have to find ways of telling people that you exist. You have to find ways of letting people know what you sell and how you are different from all the other products and services that are out there. Self-promotion is one area that many business owners struggle, particularly because of what I tend to call overwhelming or false modesty. False modesty is what happens when people tell you, I don't promote my products or services. I don't do marketing. I allow my product speak for me. I allow my product sell itself. I'm not saying that does not happen, right? But except you have such a strong competitive advantage that nobody else is selling what you are selling. If that is not you, then you cannot afford to allow your product sell itself. There was a time when this was a strong and true principle. Those were the days before social media and all this interconnectedness, right? Where word of mouth was the principal way of promoting your business. So when you sell a product and it is good, word of mouth will kick in. Word of mouth still works in this day and age. In fact, word of mouth is still the most effective form of, the most convincing form of marketing because it is built on trust. But unfortunately, word of mouth has a major weakness. And that weakness is that it is slow. It takes time for word of mouth to really kick in and take off. And the question is, can you wait? Can your business afford to wait for word of mouth to kick in? Instead, there are much more accelerated ways of promoting your business. And I'm going to be talking about some of them. But bottom line is that there are only a limited number of ways that people will know that you exist. I've talked about discovery, positioning yourself so that it is easy for people to discover you. If you're interested in learning more about the topics I offer when it comes to starting, building, and growing a business, this is your opportunity to join my community. It's known as the BMG. I provide extensive courses on different topics and challenges that afflict business owners, from how to optimize your profits, how to manage costs, how to boost your sales, how to develop processes, how to scale your business. There's a whole lot that I can teach you. If you want to go deeper into my content, this is your chance. Go to the link on your screen right now, jointhebmg.com.